Hey everyone, and welcome back. This is episode 22 of CNY Conversations. I am Jason Klink, your host, and I'm excited to be here today with Marquis Gilbert. Marquis is the owner, president, and one of the owners, president and point guard of the Upstate Trojans semi-pro basketball team here in Syracuse. Marquis is a native from Central New York. Went to Corcoran High School. Was playing varsity basketball from eighth grade all the way to his senior year. Averaged 30 points per game, outstanding average. Made first team CNY 4 times. Graduated and went to Mohawk Valley to play basketball and was conference player of the year. Two-time All-American team, and then went to Division two Eckerd College and continued his basketball career, and now is running and playing for the Upstate Trojans. Marquis, thank you for joining me today.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for having me. It's really excited to be one of the first basketball players that you ever had on your podcast. So that's really exciting.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, Syracuse is such a big basketball town because in what we were talking kind of off screen is Syracuse is such a big basketball town because of the orange. There's probably more orange basketball fans here than there are any kind of NBA fans here.
Right.
But having an additional team like the Upstate Trojans really gives us some options to enjoy basketball throughout the year.
You're right.
Uh, what is the season like for the Upstate Trojans for ABA?
So the season will start just like a regular, I think I want to say college.
Okay.
We started around October, that last week of October. So our very first game is October 28th. We will end
Okay.
around regular season. We'll end around March 3rd. But we
Oh,
continue to
okay.
play. We continue to play basketball up until April. That's our main goal. That's the playoffs. That's the title. So we aiming at April. So it'll be from all the way from October to April. It's a pretty long season. I'm happy
Yeah.
about it. My first season. So I'm going up in there with open arms, open minded, trying to learn as much as possible because as an owner, as a young owner, the youngest one in the whole entire league, which is about 132 teams.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I'm trying to learn as much as possible. At the same time, I'm going to be currently playing as well. So I'm going to be in a mix of learning the ABA rules as a player and the ownership behind the scenes. So I'm a 2-in-1 type of person. So I'm ready for the task.
So you get the business end and the playing end.
Yeah, so I gotta make sure I'm on top of my game with both ends. So I can't have no days off.
Yeah.
So I'm ready. It's exciting.
Outstanding. Where's home court? Where do you guys play out of?
Home court, we playing at the Tip Hill Community Center,
Okay.
right on 201 Hamilton Street, across the street
Okay.
from Burning Dairy. So that's where we would be having our games at.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Now is this the first year for Upstate Trojans? How many years have they been in the ABA?
Yes, this is our first year.
Very first year.
Very
Okay, that's
first year.
exciting.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
excited.
yeah, that's awesome. Now, with 130 teams, obviously you have to travel, but is there different divisions within the league that you stick like an American League or whatever? Do you stick in a certain division throughout the season?
Yeah, so just like it's kind of similar, just like the NBA. The ABA, it has its own like East, the West, you got the North. So it's pretty similar like that. So mainly the East Coast is split up to 4 divisions. There's a white division, there's a blue division, and there's a black division. There's a red division. The red division, I don't want to be wrong, but it's more of down south,
Okay.
I believe. Then you got
Yeah.
the black division, is the New York area type right there. Our blue division, we got more of the Massachusetts, PA, and
Okay.
then our white division, which is us, we is the Central New York, upstate area, Binghamton, Albany, etc., just like that. So it's all splits up just like that. Even like on the West Coast, they had the same thing over there: the white, blue, red, and black. It's all split up.
Awesome. Now, have you been able to like scope out some of the other teams, kind of scout them and see who might be a rival or your biggest challenge? Let's see. So have you been able to go out and scout some of the other teams, kind of scope them out, see who might be a big contender, a big rivalry for your team?
No, I have not got the chance to do scouting reports, but I've seen a lot of stuff like when we go on our meetings and the technology and the social media aspect of it. Like you see a lot of teams, they posting guys and they making videos, so I can see more on that aspect of what I'm looking at. But actually going to see, no, I have not scouted. But I did hear about the Binghamton Bulldogs and I think it is the Herkimer Originals.
Oh wow.
You got a lot of teams. You got teams out of New York too, Coney Island Thunder. You got the Pirates. So there's a lot of teams out there. New York. No, what is it? New York Hoop Dragons. I heard that's really good. So it's about a lot of teams. So I'm just really excited to play a lot of different teams.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So besides yourself, who are the players to keep an eye on from the Upstate Trojans?
I would say it's a lot of guys. My team
A lot of guys.
team is very depth. There's one thing when I do my recruiting is I don't have no weakness in the team. So we all stand together. We all are strong. And if we have one weakness, we all got one weaknesses. So it's hard to choose for one individual's besides myself, and I don't want to be biased of who's a good, outstanding person to keep an eye on.
Awesome. Awesome. So the season runs from October to hopefully April and into April with the championships. Is it what's the big plan for the team? I mean, obviously you're playing up on Tip Hill at the rec center and stuff, but is there a plan? Is there a roadmap to say, hey, let's grow this and grow the fan base, and maybe we can end up in the War Memorial or some other, venue to really, grow as big as the Syracuse Crunch has on the hockey side.
You're right. So my plan is to eventually get my own facility, to one day own my own, and I can have many different things. I can, like I said, host games, pickleball, volleyball, tennis. So just on the business aspect, I think my biggest goal for myself is to have my own gym, so I can be able to do a lot of community work within.
Okay.
So a lot of community, because a lot of people ask about stuff like that. Pickleball is getting really well connected around the world. So
Yeah, for sure.
I think that's the main goal for me as like a business owner, is to get my own gym. But the main goal as well is to always go up. Don't want to stay in the same venue forever. If I get a place where, for instance, Henniger High School, because that's our team colors, that would be a great fit.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Now, obviously, do you have to buy tickets to the game? How would fans get into the game?
So fans will have two options. They can either pay online, which would be $10 for general admission, $5 for kids 10 and under, or they can do the same thing, which is just pay in person. $10,
Okay.
$10 in person, $5 for kids under 10.
Awesome. Good stuff. Now, have you been able to like secure sponsors or supporters, anything like that?
We had a couple entrants. We got one locked in sponsor. We'd like to shout out to Molina Healthcare. They guys sponsor us, and it's a blessing to have people who really care about our youth and our men's basketball team, because when we do our sponsors, it's just not only just the Upstate Trojans. I got a lot of stuff like the youth basketball camps. I got a youth basketball travel teams. I got youth basketball leagues. So it's not just, well, my main thing is just the team. I make it like I want it to be well connected with the youth in general. So to have the Molina Healthcare want to be a sponsor for the men's and the youth, it's really blessing.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I mean, it's so great to see. Not only do you get to play a game that you love, and try to build something brand new, but you're also surrounding it, creating a community around it to support the community around the area. I mean, obviously you're a local kid that played basketball for, in high school and college and so on. Is that kind of what's drawn the players to the team is that local flavor to be part of something that really builds the community?
Yes. Yeah, I think that's really what draws players in the community together. When you got local guys, and then you see our community, seeing our local guys who've been playing in the community for so long, that draws the community very interested in wanting to know more about the team on an aspect like that. So, but my main point is, like I said, I wanted to create the Upstate Trojans not only for Syracuse but the entire Upstate. So no matter where are you from, like when we go down to New York City, we can be from Rochester, Albany, Buffalo, no matter what. They're gonna consider all of us as upstate central New York, no matter what. That's just
That's
how it
awesome.
is. So that's what made my main point to say I'm not gonna name it the Syracuse Trojans. I'm just gonna name it Upstate because that's what people think of
Upstate.
us anyways.
Yeah, and it's it's one big, and realistically, you're gonna draw the fan base, even though you might be competing with Syracuse Orange and Collegiate and even NBA running at the same time. But it's such a great time of year to have those options to watch basketball, because once football season ends for NFL, I mean everybody gets all excited about basketball season, Syracuse basketball, the NBA teams they may follow, and now we have the Upstate Trojans. I
Right.
mean, I've been a huge basketball fan since I was a kid, and just too short to play. Not enough skill. So what's the future look like for you and the team, and how do you plan on moving forward?
The future, I want to say the future right now, we just taking it one step at a time. But as an individual, myself, I would like to say the future is bright. I would say we got a great group of guys, and we got a lot of guys who did not, unfortunately, didn't make it because of what happened and whatever was going on. But the guys, we still got a lot of people wants to try out, wants to be a part of this organization because they see how it's well run and it's straightforward. There's no runarounds. I keep it classy. So my main point is to just have guys who's really to just play for the upstate and not just for themselves. As long as we have guys who's not selfish and just want to see other people achieve and put
Yeah,
people in the right place to succeed, that's all that matters. And that's why I say the future was bright. Definitely
that's
for
awesome.
me, my main goal is to make guys elevate because eventually, if they have a better opportunity, I won't never tell them to stay down and play with me forever.
Yeah,
I want guys
yeah,
to be in a situation that they can put their family and benefit from it. So
right,
that's the main
right.
point right there.
Yeah. So what does the recruitment look like for a team like this? I mean, where do you draw your players from?
Um, I draw my players just through people just seeing me play. To be honest, and guys who I played with.
Okay.
So when I'm out here playing in these leagues, like I want to shout out to Mike Sugo. He had a wonderful league and elite basketball club. It's a well known league. It's like a Syracuse Pro Am league. So we got guys from Buffalo, Binghamton, Albany, G League players. We had NBA player named Jaded Pickett who played in the league.
Oh wow.
Nathan, I got Nathan Knight who plays for the Knicks. He came
Wow.
to the elite basketball club. So it's a well known league. So while I'm playing in that league right there, that's when I'm starting my recruiting. That's when I'm watching guys and I'm keeping tabs on them, making sure that they are straight, that they're not in college or they're not on a team, they're a free agent. Or when I'm just doing my shopping on the internet, just seeing where guys at. Is guys are still going to school, or guys just in the men's league playing around. If you are in
Yeah.
the men's league playing around, you can play for my team. We can try out.
Yeah. That's great. Now, as far as the business end of things, do you get some kind of, direction, framework, outline, whatever it might be from the ABA to develop the team and that kind of support?
They give you memos. They give you
Okay.
like small guidance. I want to say a big guidance, but most of my game plan and my strategy of my business is mainly from me.
Oh wow.
Like I say, I had asked a lot of great owners that was in the league, and they gave me good feedback, good information that I soaked in a lot. I'm like a sponge, so any information that guys who's been owners, entrepreneurs itself, who's going to give me information, I soak it in because I just need all the information as possible because these guys got experience over me. So I
Yeah,
definitely,
yeah, for
like I
sure.
said, definitely
Yeah,
willing to
yeah.
listen, but mostly it's definitely came from me. I had my plan on getting my team for the last a year. Yeah, because I started in 2022, but I didn't
Oh
have
wow.
it. I didn't play it in that year. I wanted the whole year to regroup, to
Yeah.
figure out strategically what I want to do, how we're going to do it, and then it came about, and then now we're happening. We're already set and go.
Did you pitch the idea of having a team here to the ABA, or did they come looking for a team for Upstate?
I looked it for them. I
Oh, you
reached
you
out.
went you went and pitched it to them?
Yeah, I reached out to Joe Newman and say that I'm very interested into getting a team to reserve a team market in Syracuse, New York, and they were excited that there was a team in Syracuse that wanted to be in the ABA
Yeah,
because previously there was a team called the Syracuse Lions that was in the ABA, but they're no longer existing. So they wanted that market to be reserved from someone, and I just took it up.
that's great. It's pretty amazing how these things can kind of unfold as you have the right conversations and you go and you look and you're like, hey, I can do this. I can run my own team and play on the team and wear
Right,
both hats and do that and really kind of create something brand new. But it gives, like I was saying, it gives everybody options to watch a new franchise be born.
yeah.
That's awesome. Now, so when's the first game?
So the very first game will be October 28th at 7 p.m. at the Tipia Community Center. The address will be 201 Hamilton Street,
Okay.
and it's out of Syracuse, New York. So the guys who's watching this or hearing this, I would really appreciate you guys coming out and supporting the Upstate Trojans with the season first opener of the year. We played the
Who's your first competition?
yeah we played Connecticut Surge.
It's
So
Connecticut Surge.
I think those guys are also a new team in the market or new team in the
Uh,
league.
oh, okay, okay. So that'll be pretty good. Two brand new teams facing off, trying to start off the
Right,
season right, and hopefully start it off with a win.
right. That's the goal.
That's the goal. Get the win. Get the W's.
Get the
That's
win.
awesome.
Get the win. Get the W.
Well, Marquis, I appreciate you jumping on the podcast with me today. What's the best way for people to get in touch with you if they want to ask you questions about the games, the schedule, the league, the team?
So if anyone wants to learn more information about the Upstate Trojans, I have a website, official team website called the upstatetrojans.net. And on
Okay,
Facebook and Instagram, it's called the Upstate Trojans as well.
okay.
And we got a YouTube page that we're gonna be dropping more content and videos called Upstate Trojans Men's Basketball. So you guys go follow us and subscribe to us and like us on all platforms on social media.
That's great. And anybody watching this or listening to the podcast later on, share this with anybody that's a basketball fan. Let them know that we have a new team here in Syracuse, a new team that's starting out fresh, brand new, and they're trying to grow their fan base. And just like I do with the podcast and trying to grow a little community around it, Marquis is trying to grow a community around his team and do something great. So, if you can get out and support the team, check them out. Go on social media. I'm sure that the team will appreciate it. Especially nothing like having that home court and the fans cheering for you.
Right. That's definitely what I want to do. I also, like I said, I would like to definitely recommend coming out and support the Upstate Trojans. We definitely would need it because we really work hard all off season and training camp for this opportunity to really make a show for the city of Syracuse as well, of Upstate in general. So you guys, like I said, we play our first very game October 28th. General admissions will be $10. If you have a kid, 10 and under will be $5.
Okay, good stuff. Marquis, I appreciate you jumping on the podcast with me and sharing this information. So cool to see, so cool to learn about, and I look forward to coming to check out a game.
Thank you much, Jason. Very appreciated you having me on your podcast. It's a truly blessing to be the very first basketball player that you have.
it's gonna mark it on the calendar. I interviewed a semi-pro basketball player. That's great. All right, everyone, please like, comment, share your comments. Drop in your questions. If you can't find Marquis, reach out to me. I'll be happy to connect you. And as always, we're just building our community here. So this is all great stuff. It's all super local to Central New York. And with that, Marquis, thank you again, everybody. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and have a great day.
Have a good one. See you.